Alright. The first type of numbers we're doing are natural numbers. Okay, so what did we say natural numbers were already? The whole numbers. What do whole numbers mean? So 0 is not included, unfortunately. Any positive number. And what does it not include?
No fraction or decimal.
No fractions?
Or decimal.
No decimals. Okay, so 4, then 5, then 6, forever and ever, infinity and beyond. Alright? There's no negative numbers, so there's no zeros, there's no minus ones, there's no minus twos, there's no minus numbers at all. Okay? So the way you draw them on a number line is like this. Start off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then an arrow to show that it goes on forever. And how do you represent natural numbers? So you go, first of all, x. So the answers are part of the natural numbers. You'll see that a lot. So we're going to draw natural numbers. The answers for this example are less than 4. So how do you draw natural numbers? You use a dot. The numbers that are less than 4 are 1, 2, and 3. Okay? So the answers are natural numbers. The answers are less than 4. Right, so if I change that to a 5, what do I need to include?
4.
Okay. If I put the answers are less than 5 and equal to 5. Less than or equal to 5. I can include 5 because less than or equal to 5. See that? I can include 5 this time. Okay, if I said the answers are greater than 6.
7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So the answers are so the answers are 7 and 8. I'll just rub that out. Okay. The answers are 7 and 8, and then the arrow shows that the arrow here shows that it continues on forever. Okay? Right. Another one. One. Alright, on the next page, there's a question like this. Plot on the number line. So, the answers are natural numbers. There's only one dash. The answers are natural numbers. Looking up. I'll take an example here. X is okay. X is greater than 1, so the answers are greater than 1, and the answers are less than 7. The answers are natural numbers. Looking up. The answers are greater than 1 and the answers are less than 7. So the answers greater than 1. So I'll put the dots on top so I can reuse it. And I keep going on, and the answers are less than 7. Do I stop now? Yeah. Okay, so there's the answers. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, obviously you'll put the dots on here, okay? But that's fine. Okay, here's another one. The answers are less than or equal to 7. So can I include 7? I can include 7 now. The answers are less than 7 and they're also equal to 7. Okay? Another example. If I change that to a 3 and a 5, what are the answers? The answers are greater than 3, less than 5. So the only answer is 4. Is that easy enough? Yeah? Right. Okay, so that's natural numbers. Another way of writing this is, watch. Okay. You look at the left-hand side first. The answers, the answers are greater than, see this symbol here? It's like, that symbol is like the mouth of a crocodile. Alright? That's the greater, that's the bigger side of the mouth. Greater than, that's the smaller side of the mouth. See that? So if I look at this, the answers are greater than, I read this side as I go into his mouth, this side. The answers are greater than 3. I read this side of it. The answers are, this is the less than side. The answers are less than 5. So that's the answer. Okay? Another example, if I put the answers 7. The answers are greater than 3. So 4, 5, see how far we go. The answers are less than 7. Okay? See that? It can be written like that too. Right, that's natural numbers. Right, integers. The symbol, do you know what the symbol is? Somebody who might know. Z, that's it. What are integers? Positive and negative, yeah. They're also whole numbers. Are there any decimals? No decimals or fractions?
They're denoted by the capital letter Z.
Denoted, there it is, the capital letter Z. Alright. So 0 is included this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and an arrow. That means they go on to infinity. It's hard to imagine infinity. Infinity goes on forever and ever and ever. And then you think you can't go any further, it goes on forever again. Alright, so we'll take an example from the book. Okay, so the answers are integers. Okay, so the answers can be plus or minus whole numbers. You don't have to take this down, you just watch. Oh, sorry, you take it down, break. Okay, so the answers are, I'll take an example of the book. Greater than or equal to minus 2. We'll just stick with greater than. The answers are greater than minus 2. And the answers are less than 3. So, greater than minus 2. Where did we start? There's minus 2. Greater than minus 2? Minus 1. And we keep going. The answers are less than 3. Did I go too far? The answers are less than 3. There. The answers are greater than minus 2. The answers are less than 3. There you go. If I put in the answers are greater than or equal to minus 2, I can include the minus 2. Is that okay? Look it up. Yeah. Alright. I can write the same sum like this. Right, the answers are greater than or equal to minus 2. So minus 2. The answers are less than or equal to 2. So they're equal to 2 and they're less than. This side, they're equal to minus 2 and they're greater than. Is that okay? Alright?
No.
We'll come back to it. Right, the other one. So real numbers. Real numbers include decimals and fractions and everything you can think of. Pi, everything. Alright, so real numbers are slightly different. Okay, so real numbers, what there's given the symbol, what is it? Or. And they include all the whole numbers, they include everything. Okay, and the only way you can include everything, before, with the natural numbers we were using dots, with the integers we were using dots on a graph. This one is a big thick line, because a big thick line covers all the fractions and all the decimals, everything in between. Alright, so the answers are real numbers, that means they cover all the numbers. X is greater than 1. So X is greater than 1, so watch this. So I put a big dot on 1, I'm going to put it just above it. And greater than, looking up, Jamie. A big dot on 1 and then a greater than, a line going that way, a thick line, and that thick line represents all the fractions and all decimals in between. Alright? Actually, that's greater than or equal to, okay? If I just have a greater than sign, so X is greater than or equal to, so it's equal to 1 and greater to. So I made a wee mistake there. If I just have a greater than sign, what I do is I put a circle. So 1 is not included. Everything greater than 1 is included. So 1 is not included, but everything greater than is included. Okay? Right, another example. Okay, so let's say minus 2. I will go to 2 as well. So watch up, look up. Is X equal to 2? Minus 2? Is X equal to minus 2? Is there an equal sign there? No. At the bottom? No. X is greater than minus 2. So we start at minus 2 with a circle, because it's not equal to it. And then we draw a thick line. Is X equal to 2 on this side?
No.
No, it's less than 2. It's not equal to 2, but it's less than 2. Okay, so that's how we draw the answer. Right, what would happen if I put an equals here on this side?
That means it's minus 2.
What do we do with the circle here?
You colour it.
Colour it in, because it's equal to 2. What would happen if I put an equals on this side?
Colour in 2.
I colour in that 2 as well. Is that fair enough?
Kind of, yeah.
Kinda. Alright, I'll just do another example. So, X and element of R, you draw thick lines.
Yeah.
Okay. Another example. X less than minus 2. So we'll go to minus 2. X is less than. Is it equal to minus 2?
3, 4.
So you put a circle and it's less than.
Minus 3, 4.
So what we do is we just draw a line, and that line covers all the decimals and all the fractions in between. Everything. It covers everything. It's like putting a blanket over all the numbers and including all the numbers. Alright? So you get that?
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's an equals, see, X is equal to minus 2 and X is less than minus 2. So it equals, in that case,
Colour in 1.
you colour in the dot. Yeah, you colour in the 2. Because that's the starting point, isn't it? X is equal to minus 2. X is less than minus 2. Alright. Another example would be x greater than minus 3. Minus 3 is not included, so it's not equal to it. Okay, see, I don't have to draw the arrow away. So, if I put in equal to minus 3 and greater than, colour it in. Okay? Alright, one more example. Look at this side of it. X is equal to minus 3 and greater. It's greater than minus 3, isn't it? Yeah, you get that bit? So we start at minus 3 equal to it and greater, going up. On this side, x is less than 2. So x is not equal to 2, but it's less than 2. See that? You do it in 2 bits. That bit first, and then that bit. Okay?